Waste not, want not. Frosty the Snowman. A delicious Christmas tree. You can never go wrong with a chocolate chip. So this is going to be a small studio where I will be able to sit and read books to children. I'm hoping to amplify this into a large and cozy workshop for Santa, where we can assemble toys together with children. Not just read books, but make stories, color pictures together, an interactive video, an interactive channel. So, this is my GoFundMe to take me from this little space into a large mobile Santa's Cozy Workshop. And there I will do all of my live streaming, all of my video reading letters and everything. Anything that you want I can do, because it's magic. So go to my GoFundMe. It's a small amount for what I'm trying to do, but I will be doing most, if not all, the work myself, as I always have. Not to give any due respect to my 300 elves that are 3 foot tall, but generally, the things that are over 3 foot, I end up having a hand in. Would you like a cookie? Extremely delicious. So, won't you help Santa build a cozy mobile workshop? GoFundMe. There's a link down below. Donate $25, and my photography elf, Pixelton, he's promised to leak out pictures of me in your front room. That's right. So he promises that if you donate $25, that you will have proof that Santa Claus was in your front room. I don't know how I feel about that. Where did Pixelton go anyway? Anyways, if it will help me create my mobile Santa's workshop, then I'm okay with leaking some of those pictures. But I can't make it a habit. So it will be a limited number of photos that will be leaked to the audience or to the public. And try and cut it off at about 38,000 is what my goal is. So first come, first serve. Talk to Pixelton, my elf, and with proof of your $25 donation, he'll give you the instructions on what needs to be done in order to catch Santa in the act in your front room. Also, for the boys and girls out there, I am going to show up in somebody's house the morning of the 26th. That's right, the day after Christmas. I'm going to be a mite bit hungry, so I'm going to show up for breakfast in somebody's house. So, the same way to register, just do your donation there. Not only do you get your proof of Santa, but you also are automatically entered into a drawing to see who it is that will be receiving Santa in his house or her house on the day after Christmas. And how does that work? Well, nothing fancy. I don't need a fancy breakfast. I eat anything. I'm not lactose intolerant. I'm not allergic to peanuts or sawdust or why. Doctor says my heart goes thump, 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 just like everybody else's. So I'm perfectly fine with anything. So just set the table like you normally would. If it's cereal and toast, that's fine. That's fine. All you need to do is set an extra plate at your table, and I will come and sit at your table with your children, and we'll have fun. It's not about the breakfast. It's about the time the children get to spend with Santa and the look on their faces when we're sitting together enjoying some toast and oatmeal. So run to GoFundMe. Be one of those early birds that gets locked in on the drawing and gets locked in on having proof that Santa was in your house. Okay? I think my break is over. I got to get back to work. As you see, the work is never done. Thank goodness for that. The work is never done. As long as there's children, I will be working. All right. Well, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, and thank you to those who still believe and are spreading hope, charity, and love throughout not just the Christmas season, but throughout the whole year. Christmas is more than just one day. Christmas is just a reminder every year that all the other 364 days should be just like Christmas, full of love and joy, happiness, prosperity. So that's my Christmas wish to you. And for your little ones, I just want to remind you that the youngsters, the reason why they're so strong in their belief is because they haven't been yet indoctrinated that they can't do stuff. So as long as they're tiny, they can dream big, and they can think big, and they can dream bigger, because there's nothing that they can't do. Nothing. Until they start growing up and society tells them, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do that, and then pretty soon they'll be an adult, they won't believe anymore, they'll lose their hope, and they'll think, oh, I can't do that. Well, I'm telling you, you can. Okay? That's why I stayed so close to Elon Musk. Now there's an individual who has never grown up. He's still a kid. And he has always believed. He has always believed. And he knows that there's nothing that he can't do. In fact, I'll tell you a little story about him. When he was in Twitter and he was going over with some of his engineers and some of his key personnel, some of the changes that he wanted to have made. And they assured him, oh yeah, we can do that. It's just going to take a little time. And he says, oh, how much time? Like, oh, we should be able to get it done, in a few, 3, 4, 6 months, something like that. And he said, oh no, it doesn't take that long. And they assured him that it would take some time to do. So they were flying from Twitter. They were flying to some location. Now I don't know if I have all these facts correctly, so you can fact check me. I don't care. But the story, the idea behind the whole thing is absolutely true. Okay, so once they got to a certain point and they were flying through the air, they got to a certain point. He told the pilot, he says, "No, turn around. We're going back." So they turned around and they went back, and they spent the next several hours working on this, brainstorming on this until they got it done. Once they got it done, they jumped back on the plane and they headed off to the location that they were going initially. And the project, the thing that he wanted done, that was supposed to take 6 months, was completed. It was done. Because there's nothing impossible to Elon Musk. Because he still thinks like a child. He still believes. There's no reason that something can't be done. So it's not, oh, that can't be done. It is, how can I make it happen? What do I need to do to accomplish this? Nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. The question is, what do you have to do to make the impossible possible? Think big, dream bigger, and just believe. Okay? Merry Christmas. And don't forget, link down below GoFundMe, and let's get this show on the road. I'll be able to bounce all over and park in different locations, and the children can come and build toys with me. And that's what the mobile Santa's Cozy Workshop is all about. It's about being able to be mobile and take my toy experience and building experiences to the children. Okay? All right. So this is a long video, but I just wanted to, do you see? I wanted you to see what I was doing, and I'm in such a small area. So I need to make this area grow so that I can spread more magic via the TV or the telephone or the tablet, whatever mode you have. But the idea here is to not give your children screen time. Instead, what I would like to give your children is like an online course. There will be homework. If I'm telling a story, in the link, the description of the video, as I'm telling the story, you will see that there will be some printouts, some PDF printouts, coloring pages that are about the story. So if mom and dad will print out the coloring pages, then the children will be able to color those pictures while I'm telling the story, and I might just be coloring the very same picture myself. So it'll be interactive. We'll be talking, we'll be telling a story, and we'll be coloring the very same pages, and then we can share our pages. Yeah. So it's very interesting. And if we're building a toy, I will give ample time for that toy the toy kit to arrive in your home, and then once it arrives, you just hold back and sit and wait until my video shows up, and then whenever I come on and I say, okay, today we're going to assemble this toy, then they will run, grab their toy up, and together with mom and dad and the right safety tools and PPE, then they'll be able to get all dressed up, their little aprons, put their little goggles on, put their little gloves on, and then we will assemble a toy together. The very same toy. I'll be here on the screen, but they will be in their front room on the coffee table creating, together with me, the very same toy. It's an interactive YouTube channel between me and your children. That's what this is all about. So please, dig deep in your pockets, GoFundMe, get your proof that Santa exists, and and enter yourself get entered into the drawing for Breakfast with Santa on the morning of the 26th, the day after Christmas. So I don't have a whole lot more to say. I believe I would just be saying the same thing over and over until you go down below to the link, go to the GoFundMe, and let's get this thing on the road. Okay? Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. Ho, ho, ho.